Me, I see this comment a lot. And yes, I don't deny there are definitely applicants who are refused a visa who should not have been refused a visa. But let me be honest. Part of the problem of why we have such high visa refusal rates is because of us Kenyans ourselves. I told you I'd surprise you. Look, we all know the US Embassy makes money from the visa applications. Even the ambassador, Meg Whitman, mentioned that on a radio interview that an embassy, part of the running costs are covered by the fees that it generates from the visa application. And that's why when you go to a visa interview and you refuse after one question, you're never told, oh, don't ever apply again. You're told, try your luck next time. And basically, those are just donations to the US Embassy.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, so nimesikia story mob sana kuhusu the US Embassy to Kenya, especially the US Ambassador to Kenya, mama anajita Megan Whitman. Na mimi personally, sijai ingia embassy kutafuta visa or anything like that. So kama unanisikiza na ushai jaribu kuchukua visa pale, ingia kwa comment section. Uniambie venye kuko juu hizi stories zenye tunasikia huku nje ni very horrifying.
So Trump has won, and this is why every single Kenyan visa applicant to America must be happy. Listen, thousands and thousands of Kenyans have opted to go abroad to do their visa interviews. Some have gone to Madagascar, some Sierra Leone, some in Mauritius, some downtown South Africa, in Eswatini, etc., etc. Reason being, the unfair treatment in the US Embassy, Nairobi, Kenya. Reason being, the unprofessionalism in the US Embassy, Nairobi, Kenya. Reason being, unfair denials without any form of accountability or transparency in the US Embassy, Nairobi, Kenya. We have made thousands of videos complaining about this and that, but of course, Meg Whitman, who is the current chairleader of the US Embassy, Nairobi, Kenya, did absolutely nothing about it. So soon, Meg and her criminal organization are going to be packing the bags and going back to Washington, and Trump is going to send another delegation that is going to be transparent, hopefully, that is going to be accountable, hopefully. And again, I hope that we get a US ambassador to Kenya who is professional, who has integrity, and who cares about other people, who respects people.
Iko very clear watu Kenya wamebambika sana Trump ameshinda, mostly because of one reason. Juu wanadai Meg Whitman atoke Kenya. Zile story tunasikiza about the US Embassy to Kenya, hizi ni stories zingine zenye you can't even believe zina happen. Mi story ya corruption sikuwa idha nindasikiza ati ina happen US Embassy. Ni story ingine very crazy sana. Na venye nimesema before, kama uko na story ya US Embassy ilikuwa a bad experience, ingia kwa comment section utuambie venye kuko.
Buda, mimi nakwambia Wakenya sasa hivi mmekuja sana, unacheki. Sasa hizi ni gani tena? Yaani mshatoka kwa smocha, mshakuja kwa smomena, si ndio? Mimi nakwambia zenyu zimelipuka.
Brother,
Come 2027, kila mtu achukue kura. And when I mean kila mtu achukue kura is that kutoa leaders kama kina Pasaris. Pasaris juzi, she went to a public forum. And then when she went to a public forum, she said that, vijana wanamtumia inches, what has inches has to deal with her, nini. Okay, that's on you. That's on your DM. We don't give a fuck. Right now, women are being killed. Right now, there's high cases of femicide. More than 100 women have been killed. And then, today, this woman goes to a public African summit talking about the sex tape of this dude that leaked.
What?
With everything that's happening in the... Flower girl! Where flower girl? With everything that's happening in the country. And you're in an African summit. You're talking about a sex tape. Weni mwenda wazimu we mama.
Kenya udema anasema ni ukweli. Come 2027, tunafaa kutoa maleaders wengi wenye wanatuonyesha their true colors sahi. Sahi mapema. Mseka Pasaris. Imagine, anasimama mahali kwa meeting enye iko so important. Yeye anaanza kubonga story ya sex tapes. The same woman alisimama mbele ya watu akiongea venye anatumiwa nudes. Na uni politician. 2027 tunatoa hizi motherfuckers zote.
Unaona venye watu ni kuingizwa tu, wanaingizwa kwa basi. Sidhani hii mall hata itabaki na ofisi ziko operative juu wengi sidhani wamelipa. Na wako na askari cruiser mzima. Hiyo hapo cruiser. Mbele ya hiyo cruiser utaona kuna pickup. Na hii basi nadhani inaweza beba mtu kama 50 kwenda 70.
On today's episode of things that make absolutely no sense in Kenya. Why do we even have CDF? CDF ni nini? If we're dishing out close to 15 billion every year bursaries, why can't we just take out that money, and since it's meant to benefit close to 2 million students, why not just take that money and make education free instead? Mbona tushinde tukipea MPs so MP akona pesa ya education, women rep akona pesa ya education, governor akona pesa ya education, na probably pia senators, I don't know, but at least I know of those 3 clusters. Why not just take that money and dump it into the Ministry of Education and make the whole freaking system free? Isn't that a simple option? Mbona lazima upeane pesa zishuke hivyo kwa wezi ikuje ikiibiwa?
Kuna system zingine zinakuanga kwa hii gava zenye hazijai make sense. Story kama bursary. Unanijengaje do ndio nikurudishie? Unanipea fee ndio nilipie shule ya gava? How does that make sense? Mbona unanipea do ndio nikurudishie? System kaa hizi ndio zinakanga tu wenyewe zilitengenezwa ndio mapolitician waibe do. Na hizi ndio story tunafaa kuwa tuna stand up, tuna call out. Hizi ndio system zinafaa kuchenjiwa.
I want to ask Mount Kenya people, please let us remain calm. I am on the ground and the ground is calm. The only thing I want to urge the leader who are at my position in Parliament and Senate, let us be humble. Let us explain to these people politely, without chest thumping, and these people have no problem. We had 2 sons of the mountain. One has served for 2 years. There's another one, hopefully, that he's going to serve for the next 3 years. Let us encourage each other. Let us pray for him. Let us support him, because we cannot be in opposition. We want to work with the government.
Unajua Ruto alidhani ati anaweza replace one Mount Kenya son for another, na alidhani inaweza tuliza Mount Kenya, but he was very mistaken. Sahi watu wamejam ka fucking Mount Kenya. Sahi ukitaka kukasirisha watu sahi, enda mali tu public Mount Kenya uanze kuongelea Ruto, unaweza pigwa. Na ni poa sana. Mimi bedhe nafurahia sana Mount Kenya imejam juu come 2027 tutahitaji watu wa Mount Kenya, na lazima tutoe Ruto manze. Ruto must go.
Inaitwa National Female Genital Fistula Strategic Framework Policy.
I beg your pardon?
Hiyo ni Kiingereza tupu.